can't be the only one who has a very well curated loves list on Sephora, and 'tis the season for me to clear it out. Today I have a rather large Sephora haul of items that have been sitting in my loves list waiting for this time of year. It only happens twice a year. Right now, the Sephora savings event is going on, and a huge thank you to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. It is always such a dream to be able to work with them on such an amazing event that they have, that I have participated in for years and years and years and years. Now, the Sephora savings event is running from April 4th until April 14th. And if you're new to all of this, let me run you through it. So all Beauty Insider members get 30% off Sephora collection items during the Sephora savings event, as well as free shipping. So Sephora collection is their in-house brand, which has some bangers and tend to be more affordable as well. And that is no matter what tier you are, you will be able to get the 30% off. Now, if you are at Rouge tier, like myself, we are able to get 20% off from April 4th to April 14th, the whole span of the event. VIBs and insiders, your dates are going to be April 8th until April 14th that you can shop. VIBs get 15% off and insiders get 10% off. And you're going to use the code SAVEMORE to shop. But to become a Beauty Insider, I will have the link in the description box as well. So let's get into it. You can shop all of the items that I'm mentioning today with the links in the description box. All of the products that I'm mentioning are directly from the Sephora website, so they will be linked down there for you guys. Let's get into it. Like I said, all of these were on my loves list, so I had been waiting for that moment to bite and add them to my cart. So I picked up another shade of the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. This is a shade that has been sitting at the back of my head that I've been wanting to get. It's called She Goes to the Gym, and you know who goes to the gym? So I want everybody to know it. I'm just kidding, but this is supposed to give that kind of flush. Now, I already love this formula, and they recently, a few months ago, had launched a few new shades, and I didn't pick this one up, but I saw it in store a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'm adding that to my wish list. So it actually is kind of deep. It has a lot of pigment, so it's going to work great for a very broad range of skin tones. But I have it on today, and you'll see in the demo, I think it's a really natural, almost mauve-y flush. It's right up my alley for an everyday blush that I like, a little purpley. It'll go good with the purple looks that I tend to love doing. But it really is a versatile color, so I wanted to pick up this color. I think that it's gorgeous. Do I have so many of these blushes already? Absolutely. But I love them, and I just thought that this color looked really special. It caught my eye in person, so now was the time. Ooh, I've been so excited to get more shades of this as well from Fenty Beauty. So I had all of their Gloss Bomb sticks previously. I had done a whole swatch video, and then they recently launched these high shimmer finishes, and I had one shade. I fell in love with it, so I needed to get another. So I ended up picking up the shade Fussy, which is a little bit more pinky, purpley, mauve-y, kind of similar to that Patrick Ta blush. And what is so special about this high shimmer finish is that it actually is as glittery as it looks, you guys. You know how I feel like a lot of brands are launching glittery finish lip products, but they don't actually look glittery on the lips? This is one of those products that actually looks glittery on the lips. You can see it, especially when the right light hits it. So I absolutely had to get another shade because I fell in love with the first one that I got. And this one is super gorgeous and wearable. They're very comfortable. They're very hydrating. Pop them on with a lip liner. And I can't believe how glittery these look. So I got that new shade. And then my lip shade for spring and summer this year is going to be Rose. I love a nice rosy lip because you can keep it really minimal on the eyes, but your face still has a lot of pop and color to it. So I picked up a new shade of the Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stain in the shade 124 Rose Instinct. And this one is rather bold, which I'm excited about. I think it's gonna look beautiful with just a light natural makeup day with a little bit of mascara mascara on and this kind of being the focal point of the face. And I love this formula as well. It's very thin on the lips. It leaves a little bit of a stain behind as it fades, but it's going to last all day. It's not going to be crackly and it feels nice and lightweight. There's minimal to no transfer with this formula as well. I tend to pick up this formula in bolder shades because I can rely on the fact that they're not going to get all over my face. So I was looking for a bold rose shade to be rocking this summer and spring that's just a little bit more pow, and I really feel like I got it with this shade. This is a formula I've talked about for years on my channel, and I've purchased this many times before, but I wanted to try this new shade. They have so many different shades of this in their range. If there's a shade that you want, this range has got it, so definitely look into it. And it's that Sephora collection brand, so you're going to be able to get 30% off with this no matter what tier you are. I definitely was waiting for the savings event to pick this up because Westman Atelier is not the most affordable brand at Sephora, but I heard such good things about this new-ish, at this point, Vital Skincare Concealer, and today's the first day that I used it. Oh, wait, I think it's beautiful. Like, it is stunning. It has a thicker consistency than what I'm used to with concealers, but it just looks so velvety underneath the eyes. I ended up using it in multiple areas over my face as well. I think this will do a good job with spot coverage as well and just hiding general areas of redness that you might need to layer up a little bit. It's thick, but it's still blended out with ease and just kind of soaked into the skin in a really natural yet perfecting and smooth way. I will have to keep you updated, of course, on wear time of this. I definitely will have these and other products featured in a speed reviews of everything that I picked up during the Sephora savings event. But so far, we're starting off really positive. This is one of those products that just had that wow factor right away. So hopefully it is worth it, and I'm really happy I ended up waiting until now to pick it up. And I might have dry skin, but I'm not afraid of a little bit of powder. And YSL launched the All Hours Blur Multi-Use Loose Powder. I picked it up in the shade Translucent. One of my favorite things about the YSL Beauty brand is the packaging. So it has the YSL logo with it reminds me of a purse that I have from them, and I used it today for the first time, and I have to say my skin looks pretty smooth. I'm gonna have to do some side-by-sides with this versus some of my other favorite powders, but my first impressions is we're looking smooth. Between the Westman Atelier concealer and this, I am having a phenomenal, dare I say, a phenomenal makeup day. YSL is one of those beauty brands that has, over the last year, been climbing up to becoming one of my favorite luxury brands that Sephora offers. I feel like they really not only give quality, but they give the packaging as well. They give you that full luxury experience. And I'm very happy with how soft the powder looks on my skin. And I am picky. Very picky with powders, as you know. So this first impressions, we're starting off very positive. Now, the Sephora savings event is a good time to pick up the luxury items that you've kind of had your eye on, because luxury brands, like, it's really hard to get a discount on them. So this is a good time. So I picked up a couple items from Dior that just launched for the summer. I got the Forever Nude Bronze. So this is their new bronzer range, and it comes in a big old compact. As you know, slowly Dior has been revamping their line, reformulating, repackaging. Baby, this is a big bronzer. I ended up picking up the shade 10 Soft Matte. Love the formula, very easy to use. I think maybe I could go a little bit lighter. This is gonna be beautiful in the summertime on my skin tone when I get a little bit more of a tan, because it definitely gives that I just got back from vacation vibe. It has a matte finish, a big old mirror, which we love, nice flat. It's, I would say, more matte finish here, beautiful embossment with that luxury experience. I'm really happy with this packaging because sometimes your packaging isn't as nice as other items. This is definitely really gorgeous packaging, and I feel like because of this soft cover here, it's less likely to break in a makeup bag. That's me looking very far into it, but I'm just noting that. But anyways, this applied really beautifully, really even. This shade a little warmer for my skin tone right now, but come summer, get a little bit of a tan. This is going to be stunning. And then, of course, I had to pick up their highlighter because Dior has in the past always had my favorite highlight formulas, so I wanted to see what this new one was all about. So this is the Forever Glow Luminizer. I'm gonna have to do a side-by-side with their old highlighter as well, but I picked up the shade 3 Pink Halo. I love a pink highlighter. This has very spacey, silvery packaging. It also has that soft cover as well, and the beautiful embossing. This is one of those baked kind of gelée formulations, so you're not going to get any loose powders with this. It just applies really naturally and lightweight to the skin, and the glow is quite wet. It's really beautiful. It's buildable. So I did notice with the first light application of it that it was very light, and I was like, I don't know, but then I built it up a little bit more, and now I'm really loving this glazy kind of look that it gives. So Dior has always had one of my favorite highlight formulas in whatever rendition they choose to give for what collection. I've always loved them, so again, this one is really nice. I like that it's not too powdery. It's that, like I said, baked gelée formula, so it's not messy. It just kind of glazes over the skin. I thought that these looked super interesting from Say. I just picked up one shade to get a feel for the formula. Might need to go in store and pick up some more shades, but this is a Super Suede Radiant Blush Powder. So I love a baked formula like this that has this glow to go over the apple of the cheek, because I still like a matte blush, but almost topping it with a finish like this is stunning. Now, the packaging's a little bit more lightweight than I was expecting. I picked up the shade Bella. It's an Italian-made formula, and it's always a risk for me to get pink shades like these because sometimes I just don't like the way that they look on me. But this one, this is a good one. She passes the test. This launch just appealed to me overall because it kind of gives hourglass, right? And look at that. This is actually a really beautiful bubblegum pink. I just have this one right now on the apple of my cheek, but it applied really nice. It has almost a drier feel to it, which is interesting, but it blends out pretty much like air on the skin. So far, I really am enjoying the impact of this on my face. I think it's almost the perfect finishing blush for that pinky look. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know I went to Sephora with my mom a couple weeks ago, and I convinced her to try one of the YSL blushes, so she really enjoyed it, so I'm treating her to 2 more shades that I picked up from her. I am my mother's daughter, okay? If I like something, I need it in all of the colors. My mom liked this blush, so I picked her up a couple other colors. I'm not sure how this first shade's gonna look on her medium skin tone, but we're gonna give it a try. So I picked up 2 of the YSL Beauty. Remember, I said they've been killing it. They're becoming one of my favorite luxury brands. But the YSL Beauty Make Me Blush Powder Blushes, these are so silky and easy to apply. I'm touching it, Mom. I'm getting my dirty little fingers in it. But this is 42, which I don't even have for myself. I'm not sure how it's going to look on her, but I am hoping that she can maybe use it as a finishing powder like the one I have on now. And then I also picked up 93. Now I have this shade. I love this shade. This is going to look beautiful. This coral color with a golden shift on her skin tone. So just so you know, my bougie mother, this is approved by her. She has more mature skin as well. And I made her buy it because I knew she was going to love this. Guess what she did? So now I got her 2 more shades to complete her collection on these so she can have a couple more options, because this formula, luxurious, gorgeous, smooth, silky, buildable. There's nothing I don't like about this blush, so I needed her to have more. When I see a mascara comes out that has a tiny skinny little wand, I have to try it. As somebody who has the most puny lower lashes in the world, I'm instantly going to be interested in a mascara one like that. So Lancome just launched one. Now, their Definicils is great for puny lashes, but this one is the new instant lengthening mascara from them. It's called the Flutter Extension Mascara, and I had to give it a try. It has a rubber wand, And surprisingly, like when I first looked at this wand, the spikes on here are super duper tiny, but they do give the lashes that fluttery look. It took a little bit for it to dry down, but I do have a lot of length here, but the lashes still look soft. They don't look crunchy, and they actually did a good job on my lower lashes. So I'm gonna have to continue using this because mascaras, in my opinion, take like almost a month to really get the full effect and use of the mascara, but it's doing a really nice job of holding a curl right now. I do curl my lashes after they dry, so that's why I mentioned the dry time of this, because it needs to be 100% dry before you get that final curl in, but it's doing a really nice job of holding the curl, and I think I have nice length. They look soft. This is a really good, more on the natural side mascara, but so far so good. Gonna have to continue to test it more, but yeah, my first impression when I saw this wand, I was like, whoa, the bristles are really, really short. I don't know if they're really gonna be able to get in there on my lashes, but they definitely did. It took a little bit of building up, but we got there. Okay, I got some skincare things to share with you. More, like, you guys have seen my skincare closet. I have a lot of skincare. I don't need more skincare, but I need more of these. These are not my skincare closet. So I just saw this. I picked it up last second because I love a pore strip on the nose. I read that maybe they're not great for you, but I don't care. They're great for me. I love pore strips. So I got this from Sephora collection. It's their blackhead remover nose strip. It's just a little singledom that I'm gonna use probably this evening. So I'm excited about this. Very affordable, great little checkout item to have. Then I needed some new nice and sharp facial razors. If you haven't yet gotten onto the bandwagon of shaving your face, you really should, just like the Peach Fuzz, because makeup will sit so much more beautiful. Trust me. It is like a new foundation without having to buy the foundation when you just shave your face. So I thought that these were pretty colors. They're these beautiful pastel colors, and just put a little bit of oil on your face, lightly shave through it, and then your makeup will sit so much prettier. There's not going to be a barrier between your skin and the foundation. So I picked this up as well from Sephora. And then the last thing that I picked up is just a re-up on my Peace Out Acne Healing Dots. These are amazing, you guys, if you struggle with acne. So they just are little clear circles and you put it over your zits. They do, of course, have ingredients to help heal your acne, but for me, the best part about these is that as somebody who is a picker who loves getting her dirty, oily fingers on her zits, thus making it worse, this prevents me from picking and poking at it all day. It just covers it up. You can put makeup right over it. Obviously, it doesn't, you know, not show through the makeup, but trust me, it's a barrier so that the makeup doesn't touch it. It's a barrier for yourself to not touch it if you have no self-control like me. Amazing. I love these, so I had to get a new one. And I swear, I do think these help the acne heal faster due to the ingredients, but also due to me and my lack of self-control. Being controlled. And there we have it, you guys. This was my first major online haul this round for the Sephora savings event. Again, a huge thank you to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. All of these products were picked up from Sephora.com, so I will have the links down below to them, as well as all of the details about the Sephora savings event and how you can sign up to become a Beauty Insider member. Let me know in the comments what were some of the wish list items you had that you are clearing out, and I'd love to hear the items you have been lusting after. I mean, while all of these were on my list, I have to say the Dior items and the YS, all of the luxury stuff, I've been waiting to get those off my list, so I'm excited to continue playing with these. And make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, because like I said, all of these products are going to be in a speed reviews very, very soon after I test these a lot more and get more of a feel for them. And make sure you are keeping an eye out if you love the Sephora content, because this is where I go all out. This is my playoff season right here. This is what I've been training for all year, and I'm excited to give you guys the best makeup recommendations. So I'll see you guys very soon. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye, guys.
It's delicious.